Hello everybody. Okay, hey guys, welcome back. It's another pick a card. There's really no timeline on it and not for a specific day or week or month. It's just whatever, okay? And these are some cute little dollar cards I picked up at Dollar General. They just caught my eye. So I'm doing something a little differently. I'm not pre-shuffling the cards for pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I am going to do it as we go along. The cards I'm going to shuffle on camera, okay? So the kick card is for pile 1. And these will be in the comments also with the timestamps. The necklace card is for pile 2. And the pajama card is pile 3. Aren't they cute? Cute little cards. Alright, let's get started for pile 1, kick. Alright, pile number 1. Okay, I had to pause it and write down the timestamp really quick. Stuff I'm getting a little forgetful on doing on. Okay. Alright, angels, spirits, and guides. What do we have for pile 1? For some of you, maybe your name starts with a K, or you're dealing with somebody who starts with a K. Maybe you're fixing to kick butt and take names. Kick name and take butts. You know, you don't want to do that, do you? Okay. What do we have for pile 1? Angels, spirits, and guides. Can I please get 3 cards? Oh, hello, kitty. My cat just popped his head out from under the bed. Rest and rejuvenation. Number 19 or card number 10. Another card for pile number 1, please and thank you. What does pile number 1 need to know? Ooh, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Card number 12. So definitely rest and rejuvenation is needed. When I said fixing to kick butt and take names, this could be kicking butt and speaking your truth on matters. The throat chakra is associated with speaking your truth, speaking your inner peace, speaking the truth on matters that you see, speaking your inner truth as well. 1 more card for pile 1, or 2 more cards, I guess. Thank you. So 2 more cards came out. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Number 40 or number 4. And then we also have Storm Warning, another number 10 card, or number 1. Alright, usually I have to read the book meaning on this, but this is something you've already gone through. It's in the past, or you're experiencing it now. And I'm just drawn to pull from this other deck. So give me just a moment here, guys. The 6th chakra, the 3rd eye chakra, Archangel Metatron. Also, if some of you guys are wondering, like, what angels are around you at this time, well, here's your sign. Archangel Gabriel and Metatron. And for some of you, in speaking your truth, there are easy ways to speak the truth, okay, without feeling like you're going to cause conflict with somebody, or that you're going to develop a storm between someone, okay? I just had to put that out there. For some of you, I'm picking up that you can call upon Archangel Gabriel to help you speak your truth also, and to be surrounded in the holy white light, to protect you from anything potentially. Okay, you can speak your truth or speak the truth on situations, but you should not blame yourself on how people react to you speaking your truth on situations. So I feel like I'm in the zone right now. I freaking love this. I feel like you need to surround yourself in the white light of protection before you go speak your truth and potentially disrupt somebody's day, mindset, thought process, okay? But at this time, you know it needs to be said. You know these people have a hard time seeing the truth. You know they're only seeing things one way. Closed-minded is what I'm picking up. Do you want outside, Momo? He's kind of pacing. I don't know, the energies have been pretty crazy the past few days, because usually my cats, they just they sleep all day and they wait until sundown when the energy is a little stronger, and then they chase each other manically through the house, and then my dog joins in and chases them as well. And he is usually like, come on mom, the dog Bucky, he's like, come on mom, we need to go to bed. Like after 10, he's like looking at me like, aren't you coming to bed? Because he knows that's his bedtime and he's just used to it. That's his little schedule, right? But anyways, what I'm getting at is that the past few nights also, he has been really active after sunset also. Especially after 10 o'clock. And here Mo is just kind of pacing back and forth in my room. Oh, shoot, he's behind me now. I think he teleported. Hey, kitty. Yeah. Anyways, sometimes it's nice to have him in here with me, but you know cats, they like to get all up in your business when you're trying to do something. Or, they start cussing or a kiss in the background or being really distracting, so I'll let him chill in here for a little bit and see how that goes. Alright. Resurrection. Surrender to change. Change is here. This is why we need to rest and rejuvenate, because we're going through a changing process. Pile number 1. Whew. For the kick card, maybe you feel like something's kicked you in the butt and you are resting. I know. I'm going to be really surprised if my friend, who we were just talking about this kind of earlier, doesn't pick this pile. And she is a fire sign also. I wouldn't be surprised if all of the fire signs didn't pick this pile. I would be surprised, not if you didn't. Anyways, I guess you wouldn't know if you didn't pick the damn pile though, huh? What else do we have here for pile number 1? Acquiring knowledge. The rest of the card says insecurity and manipulation, but I don't think that's pertaining to you. The acquiring knowledge is really standing out. 808 on the timer as I say that. Seeing the light, holding the light, being the guiding light for others. Okay. It fell. I had to reach way down yonder and grab it. On the bottom of the deck, I have synchronicity, divine intelligence, and cause and effect. Another number 4 card. So, 444 may be of significance to you. The number 4, 44, partnership and romance. There may be something to do in a partnership. 858 on the timer as I'm saying this. Where you're needing to speak the truth, but you are concerned it's going to cause turmoil. Because you know this person isn't seeing the same thing you're seeing. They are seeing it from a different perspective, or they're just completely oblivious to the fact. Okay, Aaron, I think this is your pile. I'm going to have to divulge that information to you. Let me rub my little rock here. See, okay. I looked right out of deck. You can't be scared that it's going to cause turmoil though, pile number 1. If you anticipate it and worry about it, it's you're going to kind of manifest it. We get what we give out, right? And I'm looking, this has caught my eye, the Shadow Queen. So some of you, pile number 1, you could be going through doing some shadow work. And in other instances, it's your sacred union to your partner that's going to help you really push through and ground you. And you can make it go easier if you just surrender to their change. But I know everything seems to get really upheaved. Everything goes up in upheaval right before a change. Alright. What do we have for pile 1 in this deck, please? Angel, spirits, and guides. Thank you. Thank you. Track down your fears and desires. Well, it's basically just validating what I was saying. You're kind of fearful about speaking your truth because you're fearful of what kind of reaction it might cause for people. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partnership that you're needing to speak your truth on. This, just put this in your situation. Co-worker, family member, friend. I don't know if I showed you that card or not. I wish these cards had numbers on them, but that's just my wishful thinking, All right, so they want you to know that you can take charge with authority. And it's okay to speak your truth, just so long as we're saying it in a manner that people will understand, okay? Before you go to have this conversation, set the intention that their third eye will be open and receptive, and they will hear you on their level. And I don't mean to say that their level is lower than yours or higher than yours, but we all see things differently. We all have different perspectives. We all have different ways of thinking, right? Is there anything else for pile number 1 in this deck? Anything else for pile 1? I feel like there's probably one more card. And this card. She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. But you can do it in, a manner that's not going to completely blow up in your face. Be graceful with the action you take towards it. All right, Spirit, how are you helping the viewer in this scenario? How are you helping the viewer, please? How are you helping pile number 1 in their scenario? Ooh, I'm seeing little sparkles again. Seeing the energy. You guys seeing bright flashes of light, sparkles out of the corner of your eye? Think you see somebody, or you can feel presence. They're giving you the synergy. Green man, also needing to get grounded, be out in nature. And I'm going to read you the book meaning on that one. Which deck is this? It's not Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. It's Earth Portals or something. Oh, Earth Magic. Don't worry, I found it. Oh. You have the advantage of an incredible synergy at this time. A flow of life is guiding you where things just seem to fall into place as you move about your business. You are in a mutually cooperative interaction with Spirit, as your will is aligned with the will of Spirit and your mission is congruent with your sense of purpose. When this is happening, there is a synergy, a way that your life force is continually coming into balance with the forces of nature. Also, that being said, I have to pause here. This is also, it just came to me that this is you standing in your truth and aligning with your personal truth. Aligning with your personal truth on the inside and following your path of truth. There is also a synergy between your spiritual awareness and your personal self or ego. Be aware of the various idiosyncrasies. I can't say that. Idiosyncrasies. Idiosyncrasies, okay, of your ego, and do not take any of them too seriously. Know that your higher self is always looking out for your best interests. In this cycle, tune into that guidance, however it shows up, and you will find that you move through life with greater ease due to a synergistic balance of forces expressing themselves as you. And that's how Spirit's helping you. Also helping you and giving you this message. Alright, can we get one final Spirit message to close out pile 1's reading? And I needed to incorporate my new little deck here, so what do we have for pile number 1? In the Spirit deck, please, angels, spirits, and guides. Thank you. That came out easy. Animal Kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. And so you may have a wolf animal spirit around you. The phoenix, the birds. The birds are definitely your messengers. Pay attention to them at this time. When you see these messages from Spirit, if you're listening to the radio or a news station, or having a conversation with a friend, or, you know, pay attention to what's being said, the words coming through. Also pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and emotions at this time if you're alone. And if you'd like, you know, if you can see whatever bird you just saw or animal, look up the deeper spiritual meaning to it, okay? Because I see birds a lot. Birds are sent to me. Turtles and rabbits. Alright, pile 1, I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. If, of course, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest for the rest. It would be much appreciated if you subscribe to the channel. And if it did resonate, hit that like button for me, please. Until next time, love and light. Alright, hello, pile number 2. Those of you that picked pile number 2, picked the cute little necklace card. Alright, maybe some of you have a necklace that was given to you by a loved one that is very sentimental in value to you. Alright. Maybe you guys are going to receive a necklace as a gift from a loved one also. Birthday coming up. Maybe. I was getting party, okay? Like celebration, maybe your kid's birthday, nieces, grandbabies, whatever it may be. Because I was getting like this was a little, you know, like a party princess outfit. Because she's wearing the little tiara there. And she's got the bow around her waist and the necklace. So signifying celebration. Party time. Birthday cake. That sounds good. All right, angels, spirits, and guides. What do we have for pile number 2 in this deck? Please and thank you. We get 3 cards depicting their situation, their overall energy. 1, thank you. 2. Okay. See what we got here. Okay, we have Door to Value. Card number 4. We got 3rd Chakra Archangel Chamuel. But I also was feeling, okay, This is where we hold our personal power, is in our solar plexus chakra. But when I got door to value, I was feeling like not door actual cash money flow, but I was feeling like door to value to yourself. But we also got woman holding coin, card number 6 or 42, whichever number resonates with you. And then we have hostilities, card number 8 or number 26, whatever. I like to repeat myself a lot. I just realized that. And I don't realize that I'm repeating myself until after I repeated myself. His tattoo is standing out on me, so maybe someone's wanting to ask for a tattoo as a birthday gift or a gift for something, or gifting somebody a tattoo, or getting a tattoo in remembrance of. For some of you, it is a door to value. Someone's becoming very lucrative in their business. Promotions in a career. Maybe business is really picking up for your personal business. The hostility card, some of you, I feel, are dealing with hostilities towards yourself about instances, monetary value and personal value. Maybe you lost a lot of money at the casino and you're really kicking yourself in the butt for it. Lost the rent money. I did that years and years ago. I've done that myself. Can we get clarification cards, please, for these cards here? Door to value. Please and thank you. There it went. Ooh. Just having to reach way down. Communication, praise, and dishonesty. Alright, so this is definitely like towards the value of yourself, being dishonest with yourself about things. Having hostility towards yourself. You think you're a bad person and you're not. You think, you know, you're shaming yourself for past instances. Well, they're okay. For one, they're over and done with, okay? You've been reaping what you sow. Okay, so honestly, I just had to pause it because, yeah, I mean, I'm not ashamed to say, I wasn't entirely sure what the words reaping what you sow, I wasn't entirely sure what that expression meant. So I had to freaking Google it, okay? Because I thought I had an idea, but I didn't want to be wrong. And, you know, everything happens for a reason. To experience the same kind of things that one has caused other people to experience. If you're rude to everyone, you'll reap what you sow. So this could be happening to you. And you're getting a lot of, like, okay, so some of you are realizing that you've been, you know, not so great towards people. Belittling is what I'm feeling here. Belittling to people. And so now that's reflecting back at you. So some people are maybe having hostilities towards you, or you feel like they're having hostilities towards you because, I mean, right now you're reaping what you sow, or you've gone through this already. And you were reaping what you sow, and it was making you realize that you were the exact same way towards other people in your life. But there is a strong need. Okay, hold on. He's writing, so if you start journaling and writing down these experiences, I feel like some of you could potentially, I say some of you like I have a huge following, but anyways, some of you could potentially be making notes for a book later. Just saying. So if you've been drawn to, like, you don't know how to get it out, or you want to tell somebody, Get a journal and tell your journal, okay? This will help release these emotions also. You could make a ritual out of it. You could light a candle and sit down quietly at your desk or table or the kitchen. A lot of people congregate in the kitchen. But anyways, do it how, make it sacred for yourself. The whole thing, though, right now is to forgive yourself. Because what you've done or said to people in the past, it's over and done with now. You can't change it. You could go back and tell them you're sorry. You could start with that. Tell them that you're sorry you treated them the way you did and said the things to them that you did. Surrender to this change. It is happening for you, not to you, okay? It is a healing cycle you are going through. And you are going to resurrect. You're going to come out of this like the phoenix, bigger, badder, and better than ever, okay? It's up to you to accept yourself and have accountability for actions and words spoken. Also, for those who are dealing with people, who are being this way towards them, just know that that's what's happening to these people too. They're reaping what they sowed on you, okay? And it's in the same position that you need to have strength and have the ability to forgive them for what they said to you and how they made you feel. It can happen, I promise. I'm living proof of that it can happen. Because I've done it many times with many people throughout my life. Here the past year myself, okay? If I can do it, anybody can do it. Because I could hold like a grudge like a mother chucker, okay? I could hold a grudge hard. I could be hostile for days at a time. I could hold grudges for weeks. And I took a sword and I cut all that stuff away from me. I shed it away, and I'm so much lighter and freer now and happier with life. So just know that this too shall pass, okay? It'll come through. You'll get through it. Discernment, clear vision, and details. Alright, so I knew that the discernment card means to judge well, but I had to look it up. I was drawn to look it up again. And it says perception in the absence of judgment with a view to obtaining spiritual guidance and understanding. Without providing for a time of healing and discernment, there will be no hope of living through this present moment without a shattering of our common life. Boom. That fits the situation perfectly right now, does it not? All right, guys. We're not judging. Spirit's not judging. You shouldn't judge yourself for past instances, okay? It's just part of the human process, and it's part of our soul spiritual paths of learning and growing, right? All right, what other cards do we have here? Actually, I'm going to stop for a moment and see if there's anything else between these cards that this pumpkin in the corner is catching my eye. Somebody really loves fall, autumn time. All right, pile 2, but you are opening the door to your own value. For those of who, was hostile towards people and was not very nice or rude to other people, there's something that was deep inside of you that you weren't happy with. Maybe that you were conditioned with through your entire life, that you weren't good enough for some aspects. And our ego and the fear instilled upon us project us to be angry. And, that's one way you would lash out, is being rude to people. But it's okay, you're healing now. You're getting through that. And as long, maybe there are people in the grocery store, you don't even know what their names are or where they live. There's no way for you to apologize. But just know that if you can forgive yourself in those instances, they've already forgiven you, okay? So there's no need to worry about trying to track those people down. If you can forgive yourself, I mean, some of those people, some of them are very open-minded and they just think, well, this girl's having a bad day. That's why she's so rude to me. And, you know, they released it from their auric field eons ago, okay? So don't hold hostility towards yourself and beat yourself up for that. All right, what deck next? Spirit. This one. What do we have here for pile number 2, please? Spirit, how are you helping pile number 2? Let's go with that. How are you helping pile number 2 in their situations at this time? Please and thank you. I feel like there's another card here for you, though. Hold on, pile 2. Oh. Woo! Dang. I threw that out myself, basically. Oh. Ooh. The floor is so far away from me. Okay. I think Spirit's trying to tell me I need to move a little more and stretch, and I wouldn't have such a hard time reaching down on the floor for my chair. 31:31 on the timer as I'll say that. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. They're helping you, giving you the self-discipline that you need to accomplish releasing these things. Remember what I was talking about earlier? About not being happy with something inside of yourself. So that's why, you know, we tend to lash out at others or make judgments of other people. It's because there's always some deep-seated core reason, core wounds, okay? They're also helping you with the gift of self-esteem and loving yourself more. And accepting yourself more and forgiving yourself for past discretions. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And I'm going to show you this card again too. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. 32:32 on the timer as I say that one again. That's a pretty card. It reminds me of a quilt. Oh. Does somebody have a quilt that their grandma made? I don't know. I thought quilt and then grandma came to mind, so take that how you want. All right, so we're going to pull from one of my new decks. This is called Spirit Messages. And I'm really glad I found them. I love them. I love all my cards, though. Hot and cold flashes also. Are you guys having hot and cold flashes? This is part of your ascension symptoms, okay? Just saying, because I'm just now getting a hot flash. But earlier I was really, really chilly. Oh my goodness. Self-sabotage card came out. Pile 2, you've got to stop beating yourself up for stuff, loves, okay? Your spirit team loves you. I love you. You need to love yourself, okay? When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that details those carefully woven plans. Deep-seated stuff. And I'm also going to pull from my fairy deck. I do believe in fatties. I do. Oh, man. I've been using paper straws lately, and I'm really bad about not changing it out for a day or so. And I think I just got some of the paper out of the inside of my paper straw stuck in my throat when I took a drink. Okay, so that's why I'm making that weird noise, by the way. All right, what do we have for... Okay. Those came out fast. Anything else for pile 2? No. You got 2 cards, 2 fatty cards. We have motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Just holding that up there for you so you can gaze at it for a moment. Feel free to rewind and pause it too. I say gaze at it for a moment, and you have stargazing card here. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. As I was saying that before it even came out about revealing what you know about your situation, I was thinking it'll help you gain clarity and the lessons you've learned in certain situations from the past. And as soon as you have that epiphany or that aha moment, it's going to release itself all on its own from your auric thing. And it's not even going to be a thing of the past. Once it's gone, it's like it never even happened once you realize why it happened and once you realize what you learned from it. All right, pile 2. As usual, I ask that you take what resonated, leave the rest for the rest. And also, as I'm closing up, I felt drawn to pull from my cards. So here, let me do... Okay, so for those of you who are going through this situation about dealing with, you know, if you were rude or judgmental towards people, you know, snarky, whatever, meditation on the sacral third eye, solar plexus chakra. Okay, so maybe you need some sacral chakra healing also, and third eye chakra, because I almost said those two, and they're nowhere near the solar plexus. It's nowhere nearly sounding like that, right? Let's see what my little handwritten... Okay, pile number 1 had the same message here. Pick up a book. Maybe there's something for you in pile number 1, but these are 2 completely different readings. Pick up a book or magazine. Lose yourself in a story instead of the reality and the social media and, you know, the news and what's happening in the world. Get lost in some fairy tale magic story. Maybe researching more about the chakras and meditation and how they help you heal, mend, and release. We also have give thanks for all the abundance in your life right now. Give thanks for those situations and the stuff you're going through also, because it's making us stronger and it's making you who you are. It's opening the door to your authentic true self. And your authentic true self is a wonderful, awesome, loving, kind, caring person. Whether you believe that right now or not, okay? Alright, so as usual, take what resonates, leave the rest for the rest. If it resonated at all, please hit that like button. I'd appreciate it if you subscribed as well. Until next time, pile 2, love and light. Hello, pile number 3. Okay, sorry about that. Hello, pile number 3. For those of you who chose the pajamas. The pajamas. Alright. Let's see what we've got for pile number 3. As always, I ask that you take what resonates and leave the rest for the rest. This could be pertaining to past situations, present situations, or potential future situations and outcomes also. All right, what do we have for pile 3, please? And thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. Three cards, please, for pile number 3. Oh, that came out earlier in the pre-shuffle. Woman holding her heart. Number 44 or number 8, but 44, when they're double digits like that, that's a master number. That flipped over and then flipped back over, so I'm going to take that one. That's the world. Little reminder of the empaths here. All right. And contract. I feel like there's one more card in here for you guys, pile 3. Oh man. Holy crap. Okay. And then we have man holding heart. Pile 3, you got woman holding heart and man holding heart. Wow. And then we have contract, so somebody's getting married. Yeah, contract is definitely depicting a marriage. Maybe there's a contract being broken. Could be marriage, could be divorce. Mutual agreements. The World card, I'm going to read you the meaning on that. Expansion and opening up. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. For business ventures and stuff, some of you guys are signing new contracts and agreements, partnerships. Somebody may be dealing with legal situations. The scales of justice will balance in your favor. Just remember, the world is wide and there's a lot out there to consider, okay? Especially those who are going through a divorce. You've got the whole wide world in front of you now. Independent, free, healing. The card is also reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. All right, let's get some clarity on these, please. Clarity cards, please, for the situation dealing with pile number 3. For those who are not dealing with marriage or divorce, signing a new lease agreement, a different house, selling a house, relinquishing an apartment. What do we have here? Angel, spirits, and guides for pile number 3, please and thank you. Can we get some clarity on the situation? My goodness, I'll be right back. Excuse me. Okay. Also, I'm feeling like somebody may have lost their job also. Or maybe it's been a while since you've been to work and you're ready to get back out in the world. Put your working pants on, get out there and socialize with people again. Get a clarification card, please, and thank you for the situation. Felt like one flipped over, but I guess it didn't. Dreams, the collective good, illusions. Okay, so this is for the empaths. The collective good came out. And I'm going to put that under the world card. Because some of the stuff you're feeling, maybe there are emotions or feelings you're feeling within a marriage that you feel that's happening, but it's not really. You're kind of blinded by the truth because you're picking up on the world around you, the collective consciousness. Illusions. Oh, yeah, and there's the word illusions right there. Oh my goodness, thank you, Spirit. Do we have another card here? Yes, we do. We have a few more cards. Pile number 2 got the Reaping What You Sow card. If you were drawn to more than one pile, that is quite all right. You can always what, or even all 3. Actually, they got... Yeah, pile number 2 got partnership, romance, and the reaping what you sow. But anyways, I'll show them to you. Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Gaia's Garden. Partnership romance, the sacred union. Definitely involving a couple, partnerships. And like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friend, family member, or business venture that you're going into. Or a business venture that you're leaving to go towards something else. This is a number 9 card, and so is that. That's kind of crazy. And then we have preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. And I say and like I'm going to say something else, but just give me a moment here, please. Okay, so the reaping what you sow. What I said a while ago about feeling like there's something going on. Like, I feel like you may be thinking there's like a third party situation going on with your romantic partner, but you're kind of blind to other aspects because you've been pretty jaded in the past. And now, like, the tables have turned and you're reaping what you sow. Or, it could be the other way around. Your partner could be, potentially worrying that it was you involving a third party situation. Okay, just put it where it resonates. And actually, you have 3 number 9 cards down here. You have 999. Alright, I'm drawn to pull from the romance deck because this is definitely depicting towards a relationship strongly. So ooh, maybe some of you guys have just been wanting to lay around in your pajamas and shut out the whole world and just sleep. It could be needed, though. If you feel like that's what you want to do, do it. Lots of people are needing rest at this time and rejuvenation. Alright, Spirit, what do we have for this situation? What card in the romance deck? Please and thank you. Two cards came out. You are lovable. You deserve love. You deserve good. You deserve the best, no matter what you've done in the past, okay? Pile 3. Some of you may know this already. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Reach out to your spirit team, too. Is there one more card here? Yes, there was. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Maybe there are some instances where there was codependency, or not even a codependency, I feel like it was just somebody had a straight up addiction and you were blind to it, or you were hiding an addiction from somebody. They were really blind to it. Anything else here for pile 3? Ooh. Anything else? Okay, that's it for the romance deck. So let's see what came out on that one. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Put it in the hands of your divine spiritual team. You see the spiritual team behind them? And there was a card that wanted to come out. It was children are involved. So maybe you're wanting to protect your children. Keep them safe from something. What else do we have for them? What else do we have for pile 3? There's not a lot of information coming through for me. I guess I need to just draw more cards. What do we have for pile 3 here? Please and thank you. Angel, spirits, and guides. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Okay. So, remember earlier whenever I was saying, like, you're feeling the collective on a whole, like, some of the feelings, thoughts, and emotions aren't completely yours. So, it's time for you to discern whether it's your imagination or if it's yours or not. 50-50 on the timer when I say this. Discernment and knowing whether it's, you know, made up thoughts in your head or if it's definitely your intuition. But I feel like a lot of what you're thinking about and worrying about is a big part of your imagination, or the person you're dealing with. A big part of their imagination is at play here. Maybe if this isn't you being blind to certain aspects and not realizing that it's your imagination and it's not your feelings and thoughts and emotions, then it's theirs and they don't realize it's, you know, they're empathic and they're picking up the collective good, so it's creating illusions in their mind or yours. But I really feel like it's you, viewer. So I know that I'm never alone. And that's just a validation for me on this card when I pointed out your spiritual team. No matter what, you were never alone, and your child is never alone either. Okay, viewer? Anything else here for pile 3? Thank you. On the bottom of the deck, I have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. If you just quiet your mind down, and meditation will help you also develop your intuition and inner knowing. Service. I feel good when I can help others, so maybe putting yourself into your work or trying to be of service to others, to help others. It'll help you gain a new perspective, and gain some clarity also. And then you won't feel so lonely either. Go volunteer at a soup kitchen or an animal shelter. There's probably lots of summer events and festivities and festivals that go on around you who would love to have, you know, volunteer help with certain areas. Alright, let's see what this is going to. Whatever is going on with you, viewer, though, this too shall pass, okay? But you've got to learn to let go of the control issues and know that you do deserve good love. If you've been jaded in the past and you're worried that this current person is involving a third person situation, I don't feel like that's the case, because one, the cards don't say that that's the case, okay? It's telling me it's an illusion for you. That it's a lot of it is in your head. What do we have for the viewer for pile 3, please? I feel like there's one viewer that's going to see this, and only a tiny, like 1% of it's going to resonate for him. Dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So, okay, viewer, your spirit team is giving you messages through your dreams, okay? If you're having a hard time remembering your dreams when you wake up, try to remember, maybe do a voice memo, or you can write them down. And you can also ask your higher self and your spirit team to help you remember your dreams more vividly when you wake up in the morning. And Google has a lot of good dream interpretation websites also. And if something doesn't, if you say you're Googling clean dishes, okay, I'm using this as an example because clean dishes kept coming out in my dream last night on my back porch, okay? So that's what really sticks out to me, is these dishes kept coming out of my house to a back porch or somebody's house. Anyway, so I would Google what does it mean to dream about having clean dishes in a dream, okay? Just the key points that really stand out to you, viewer, okay? And if something doesn't resonate with you when you click on that, and that website's interpretation doesn't resonate with you, just pick a different one, okay? And also I do ask that, you know, if it doesn't resonate at first, you just kind of fill it out for a minute and let your intuition guide you, because it might end up doing it. You know, a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or past, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. I'm feeling a little emotional on this one, viewer. It's kind of hitting home for me, and it's hitting home from a dear friend of mine as well. But some of you guys, your father wants to know that he loves you very much, and you are dreaming about him. He is visiting you, okay? In those dreams, he is definitely visiting you. I didn't even know these cards were in this deck. What else do we have for the viewer? Please and thank you, angel spirits and guides. Always lovely getting these nice messages, right? Whoa. Okay. Boom shaka. They really just jumped out at me. Thank you. Strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we are always with you. A sacral chakra healing. And I was picking up for this inner child healing also. I did some inner child healing on my sacral chakra earlier myself, okay? And my dad has passed as well, and I could feel him here with me. In my vision, I was a small child, okay? Probably about this age. And he picked me up and held me tight and hugged and hugged and hugged me, okay? That's not something that happened very often when I was younger. So I know that he was just wanting to... I'm sorry, I'm getting really emotional. Okay. And I feel really vulnerable right now because I usually don't let my emotions show with people. But anyways, he was just wanting to let me know that he did love me, even though he didn't show it and he didn't say it a lot. So viewer, your dad is doing the same thing for you, okay? He might have maybe seemed unappreciative or pushed you to your limits, you know, but that was just because that's the only way he knew how. Okay, you can't blame him for the way he was raised and conditioned, okay? Because right now you're mending, healing, and releasing things that have happened. And we've got to keep in mind that our parents went through a lot of the same shit we're going through right now, but they didn't have a way. They didn't know that they needed to mend it and heal it and release it, okay? Your father loves you very much, though. And they wish they told you more often how much you meant to them and how proud of you he is and was, okay? Let's go to the next card. Self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your mind, body, and soul. These are both talking about replenishing and fixing your mind, body, and soul. And I'm going to show this one to you too. Okay. Wow, viewer, this is a strong message. Maybe it's my message to myself. Hell, I don't know. I'm sure somebody else out there will resonate somewhere with it, though. Okay. I felt like there was more cards, and there are. Pile number 3, gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Maybe this is a friendly reminder for some of you guys to start praying again. Stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source, yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. Oh my God, viewer. What did I just say? Start praying again. That's a form of meditation, y'all. I'll let you see that. Your spirit team is reaching out to you. They want you to know they're there. They love you very, very much. They want you to love yourself. Accept yourself. Embrace yourself. Nourish yourself. Feel good about yourself. Be of service to others when you can. Be grateful for what you've gone through thus far. Okay. We're going to go into the fairy deck. Pile number 3. Thank you for the viewers, angel spirits and guides here helping us to give these answers, letting them see or hear what they need to see or hear right now. Thank you to my spirit team as well. See, guys, we always need to be grateful when you pray. You act as if it's already happened, and you be grateful to that big bright source up in the sky. Act as if. Always give thanks. Always, always. Find balance. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime. You will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. And you have a balance card here also. In a way, right? Balance card. Finding balance, spirituality, and practicality. Balance in your emotional state. A balance in relationships, partnerships. Oh yeah, we have another card here. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. It's in the cards for you. I'm sorry you guys have been feeling so alone here lately, though. You're never alone, though. Your spirit team is always, always, always around you, okay, viewers? As usual, I ask that you take what resonated and leave the rest behind. If it resonated at all, if you would please hit that like button. It's much appreciated. If you want to share, that's fine as well. For those of you who don't go through to my YouTube through my Facebook channel, my Facebook is Eagle Lily Oracle, if you ever want to look into that. But usually I just share my videos there. But if you want to become a member, that'd be great. It's free. There is light in your darkness. Pile number 3. Things can only get better from here. It's okay to want to lounge in our pajamas and cry all day. But it's not okay to do it for days at a time, okay? Take a day to yourself if you need to. But then you got to get back up and get back on that fucking horse. Remember to call out to your spiritual team. Ask them for strength, guidance, courage, confidence. Whatever it is you need at that time, you've got to ask them for help. Okay? We as humans have free will, and we cannot just the angels can't just dive in where they deem necessary, or we would never have any soul lessons or soul growth. We would never learn the lessons either. So our trip to Earth would be kind of pointless, right? Moon energy also signifies intuition and imagination. So, oh yeah, and there's the imagination card here. But following that inner knowing and trusting your gut. Actually, these clarity cards just came to mind. I know I was trying to monologue and wrap it up, but all right, here you go. Closing. Faith without the work, it is pointless. Let me get that to freaking focus for us. Faith without the work behind it is pointless. All right, go back to your spiritual source. Get down on those knees. Until next time, viewer, love and light.